Hello.
Hello! Welcome to Bad at Board Games.
Well, he's bad at board games.
I'm Brad Lake,
I'm Topher Ferguson.
and we're bad at board games, so you don't have to be. Today we're going to go through a game we've started to enjoy, Kanban EV, Mr. Lacerta, and is, 4.8 heavy rating out of 5, something like that?
It's up there, yeah.
Yeah, when you take away all of the war games and such, this is like in the top 5 of the heaviest games on BGG, so
Yeah.
we like it. We're going to mess up some of the rules. Hopefully you can kind of see what's going on. We're going to try something new. We're going to talk out our strategy. It'll mean we can kind of block each other and understand what's going on. But if you're going to sit here and watch us play for 2 hours, you might want to hear what's going on in our heads versus us just sitting here going like,
We don't ever have analysis paralysis.
Yeah, no, like, I make fun of him and he'll sit there for 5 minutes thinking, and then he'll make fun of me because I'll sit there for 5 and we're just like, all we do is sit there and go, I'm sorry. I'm I'm almost done. Or when it's your turn. Oh, I thought I had exactly what I was going to be able to do, and now I realize I can't do that.
It happens. To be fair, though, we have only played this together once. I've only played it once.
Right.
So part of that is just getting to know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is not an easy game.
Well,
It's a genius game. It's put together so well, but it's not an easy game. So
yeah, and we did a couple rounds of play testing, and then we played a full game. This will probably take us about 2 hours, so put us on the side, listen to us, see what you think. Just click off. I get that too. Watching somebody play games for 2.5 hours isn't as much fun as going through a review and doing some fun little stuff here and there. But for those of you who like this, here you go. Hopefully you like the top-down view. We don't have a top-down view camera. I don't like those because then you can't really see. It gets so cluttered, you can't see where the pieces are. I'm kind of enjoying this angle. I would really like to know what you think because you're the one watching. And can you see the pieces well enough as we move things around? What would you like to see? Would you like to see more of a right-hand camera? We only have one real nice camera, and I don't know if we take iPhone pictures or some TikToks or some things as we go along. We'll kind of see.
The benefit with this game in terms of play is that it's not a lot of luck. There's no dice rolling. There's nothing like that. It's also not a handful of cards, so we're not having to hide things. Almost everything we have is out in the open, so should be good to go.
A little bit of a hello.
Yeah, let's get some pictures. While he's doing that, we went ahead and set up the board already for a 2-player game. Everything is ready to go. In fact, we are at the point of starting our first turn, which Brad is going to play his meeple first.
Yep, and I'm going to go here.
Interesting.
So I chose to go into design. Going to the test track.
I am.
Okay, so the reason I chose to go into design is I did start at the top in our last game to try to get ahead of Sandra, and that may be what Toph's trying to do. He'll explain that in a second. However, your engine starts with your design. So I wanted to get a couple designs, get a couple bonuses from those designs, and then I'll take my Sandra's a bitch negative production points at the beginning of the game in hopes that I'm going to be able to catch up as the rest of the game goes on.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll go ahead and go first. I am going to spend my time training because I don't really have much of anything else to do. So I have 3 shifts. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, and you get no, you don't get the speech bubble yet.
Not yet.
Alrighty, and it's my turn.
No, but I did. No, that's. Here we go. Rule clarification. I don't change this until I get all the way up to the very end, right?
No, you do change that. You do move. Yep.
Okay.
So you're gonna go here and take your reward.
Oh, can I have a book? I don't have those over here. You may. Perfect. Thank you very much. Your turn.
I'm going to take this, and can you give me 1 bank shift, please?
Yep.
And then you got a bank shift how? Oh, that's what you just...
I got a bank shift from when I took
from before.
the thing.
Yep. And then
that is.
Let's see what's in demand. I'm going to take. So I'm just trying to decide which design to take based on what the logistics parts are out here and what I have in my hand. And if you have bank shifts, you're going to take less of a negative. So I'm going to take this one, and I'll move up one more bank shift.
And are you taking a third shift?
Oh, and the third shift is right.
I guess we shouldn't put those
I'll train. Okay.
Okay. So Sandra is now going to come out. Does she move? She moves last, doesn't she, or does she move first?
She's going to move last because
she's the
it's
bottom of
top
the
to
track.
down. So the way after the first turn, when you start over here, it tells you what your player starting position is. After that, it's whoever's at the top goes first on the way all the way down. And then Sandra comes into each department if it's open to critique you. Yeah, to evaluate you. So you get to place first.
I am.
So the interesting thing about this part is that it's got it's got a mix of a lot of stuff. This is the worker placement part of the game.
So I'm doing something a little bit different.
So you're going to go into logistics.
Yes.
And I am going to go here.
You're going to go before Sandra. Nice.
Yeah, I want to go before. If I do that, I'll get 2 shifts. So she's evaluating this based on how many cars we have in our garage, right?
Yes. So if you have 2 or fewer cars in your garage, she's going to judge you harshly.
Okay. So she's going to go there. So each department has 2 spots. So I've chosen to go 2 shifts instead of 3 because that means I get to go before Sandra, which means I can try to mitigate the negative victory points I'm going to get in this department that you're going to start off with in the game.
So it's your go.
Oh, it is my go. So I am going to train twice. I'm going to pay a book, train again, so that we both get negatives.
Thanks. Thanks. So Sandra's going to go now, and she evaluates based on who is the least trained in the department. We are both now trained. Yeah, you do.
And I'm going to take a bank shift.
We are both going to be evaluated because we're at the same training level, so she's going to evaluate both of us. Criteria for this is to have 2 or fewer cars in your garage. Therefore, she is going to cause you to take a penalty, and in this case, that penalty is going to be, I think it's 5 victory points. So we take 1 victory point.
Well, this is the bank shifts. So we lose a victory point for each car under 2, or is it just 1? This is the one thing with Sandra. The iconography tells you lose a point, but it's a little bit how many victory points are you losing?
I think you lose 1.
So you just lose 1. So if you have 2 or fewer upgraded designs. Oh, this is the designs. This isn't the cars in your garage.
Okay. So
but neither one of us have upgraded designs.
Yep.
And so we lose a victory point.
So,
and then she advances the pace car 1.
Okay, so we both lose 1, and then you are going to lose 2 points, and I'm going to lose 4.
And the reason you lose 2 and 4 is in every department, she evaluates you based on how many bank shifts you have. So how well are you treating your workers, essentially, not overworking them. So anything less than 5, you get a negative victory point for. Toph has 1, I have 3, so I lose 2, he loses 4.
Yep. So it is now my turn, and I have 3 shifts that I can take.
You get to oh yeah, so you get to choose what you're doing. So
I'm going to take 2 bank shifts. And I'm going to take a whatever these are.
Parts voucher.
Parts voucher, yes.
So in logistics, you can increase your bank shifts. It's really the only place you can, other than getting some rewards in different places. You can pull parts off of the Kanban logistics warehouse, or you can play a Kanban card and replenish this so that you can choose different parts to pull. Or what Toph did is he's taken a generic token that allows it to be any car part in the game.
I'm going to actually not do that.
Okay.
I'm reneging on that. I'm going to train once, and then I'm going to spend 2 books so that I can train and get into certification.
Okay.
Which allows me to upgrade or to move to the next level here. And I'm going to take, I believe, the banked shift. Take an extra bank shift, and that allows me to have a white speech token as well. And so now that's the end of this round. So I get my speech token into my tableau.
And the speech token was for what? I missed that.
From here.
You did that. Got it. All right. So now it's my turn. And so it's kind of like, do I stay ahead of Sandra? Because we're going to get evaluated in the next department. And I've only got 1 book left. Or do I try to take my licks? This is different than what we've done before, so I do need to see what I have parts. Forget what that. Oh, I know what that's adjusted. All right. The other thing, when you're at the top, like if I wanted to go to logistics, there's only the 2 spot open. So you do end up kind of blocking somebody. They may be able to go to that department, but they may not be able to do all 3 turns either.
Which you could spend some of your bank shifts.
Could. If I wanted to. Take negative victory points.
Why not?
I'm going to go here. Sandra's going to go here.
I'm going to go here.
And in the 2-player game, if Sandra gets to that department before you, she blocks both spots. So you're not allowed to go in that department at all. But Sandra can join you in your department if you get there first. So I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to take my 2 shifts and just train.
Nice.
And then she's going to evaluate you.
Yes.
And
so I'm going to lose 2 points total.
You'll lose, yeah. So he loses 1 point for the bank shift part and 1 point because he doesn't have enough. He doesn't have enough cars in his garage. And
so it's my turn. I am. Collect a design that gives me a book. Can I have a book, please?
You may.
Thank you. And then I'm going to train. I'm going to spend the book. I'm going to train 3 times. That comes out. Let's see.
What I'm trying to do is I keep thinking, I'm like, I may have to spend this whole first round just kind of staying ahead of Sandra a little bit, which is annoying.
Can I get 2 books, or can I get 1 more book, please?
But it's what I'm trying this game just to see what happens. Are you done with your turn?
I am done with my turn.
All right, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to hop. She's going to hop, and you're going to go.
Let's see.
And the other thing, probably hard to see, is as you get certified in a department, it allows you to move up on this other track, which gives you another reward. So it's, do you go for victory points in your designs and just kind of let things play out? Or do you get trained as best you can, which kind of unlock a little bit more bonuses early, but then you don't have them later?
Okay.
Which is better? You get to go first.
I get to go first. So I am going to... Oh, you know what? I've been putting these out wrong.
What you been doing?
Refilling instead of sliding down.
Oh.
Do
you remember which ones you put out?
I do.
I just moved them to the back.
I just took this one, and you took this one before.
Those two green ones, yeah.
This one as well?
Yeah, I think so. Okay, that's probably more realistic.
Okay, so I'm going to spend... When I push a car, I don't need to spend a car to push a car, do I?
No. You just take the part, and you're going with which color?
Push out a truck, yes.
All right, so Toph is, every time you put a part here, if the car is not upgraded, you get to push. And are you going to push the green out, or are you going to go straight this way?
I'm going to go straight like that.
Okay.
Okay, so that was one action. I'm going to train one or train two.
Okay.
And spend a book to train a third.
And you're going to move up. And what you can't see is he gets a speech bubble, which allows him to do presentations when there's a meeting. He can get a speech bubble and 2 victory points. He chose a speech bubble and a bank shift. And so you're kind of blocking. So this is another worker placement thing with bonuses going on over here. And so it's my turn, correct? So I'm going to spend... Got a book. Do I spin the whole shift? Yeah, it puts me behind, but I kind of feel like I may just need it. So 1, 2, and then I'll spin my book for 3. We'll both get evaluated. And then, well, but you're not going to take any negatives than I am. So either way, maybe I just don't worry about that. But
well, I'll still take a negative for not having
you're going to take 1. I'm going to take 2. Yeah, but I would move up. No, I think I'm going to do that. So if I move up 3, I get to take this. And that freed that up, which allows me to get 1. Right?
Yep.
And a speech bubble. And so that's my 3 shifts. And then she's going to evaluate us.
Yep.
And we're both going to lose a point for not having enough parts.
And then you're going to lose...
She's going to clear all these.
And
we forgot. What did she do when she was here?
She would take out the pieces.
Oh, and we didn't have any pieces?
You lose 1 more point because of your bank shift.
Did you move you down?
I don't lose 1 for bank shift. You move me down for...
Did I move you down?
You did.
Okay. All right. And then you get to place. So I won't be able to just stay ahead of her and do this. I'm going to have to start getting my tableau going. And it's not really resources that you're getting. You're just trying to complete these designs, get cars in your garage, get tested designs, upgrade parts, and then get ready for the meeting. So there's some end of meeting things down here. Oh, and this was supposed to move forward when she was there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And you can't stay in the same department twice. So I'm going to go to logistics.
And Sandra's going to join me. Okay. You go first.
I am going to spend a parts token. So you can put that over there. Give me anything. It doesn't really matter.
You don't care?
No.
And I forgot, and you get to do the same thing. Our speech bubbles can move over.
Oh, yep. So you can put that over there. So the white speech bubbles are reminders that once you're done with your turn, you can then take one of your speech bubbles, which allows you to do presentations for victory points at the meeting. It's just a reminder.
Yeah, they're technically supposed to go in the actual spots, and then the bank would be over here. But
okay. So I pushed, got that guy out, so that's 1, and then I'm going to spend another. And then this is going to push that guy out. So we put him on the track. And then I'm going to go ahead and spin that. Oh, I can't spin that. Oh, give me something different, please. Oh, and then we forgot to put those out.
Is it random?
We messed up. So there's a recycling center that you can exchange parts for. And I forgot to do that. Set up. Player setup. Board setup. Logistics, admin for each department. Number 3. Place car parts next to the game board and the supply. Choose 3 different types at random and place them in the appropriate spaces. Yeah, so 3 random. There you go.
Okay.
And so I've placed 3 car parts. Did I push just 1 car out?
You pushed just 1 car out.
Should I push 2?
So you push the blue up 1,
right.
Push the blue out.
Right, which is 2.
And now you need to push 1 more.
Okay. So 1, yeah, so there should be another black one out. So this one should come out.
Okay. And you get 1 point per. So you get 2 points.
So I got 2 victory points for each car I put out. And the black car was in demand. And we'll take another one. And so I get 1 of these speech bubbles for that. And then it's the end of my turn, right?
Yep, you put those there. Sandra is going to go while you're doing that. Sandra is evaluating us on our designs. You are least trained. She's evaluating you. You have 3 designs.
Well, we're trained. Oh, over here. Yep. I have 3, which is what you need.
Yeah.
You need 2.
You need more than 2. Yeah, so you have enough.
I'm good.
So therefore, you're not taking any penalties, right?
No.
Okay. So I'm going to go and...
Do I get evaluated on the shift still? Or no, because I have enough, I don't get evaluated on anything else?
That's my understanding.
Yep.
So have 2 or fewer designs on your desk. Shuffle and return the right 4. Dang. I wanted 1 of those. To the bottom of the central stack. In a 2-player game, remove the 8. Okay. Okay.
All right.
So that screws up my plans.
And now we are...
It's my turn.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Can I have 2 books, please?
You may.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So those are 2 shifts. I'm going to train for my 3rd. I am actually going to spend a book.
Mm-hmm.
Train one more time.
So this isn't the book you just got, though. You can't use that.
Yeah, I've got multiple books. So here, we'll put these two over there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to spend a book.
Okay.
And then
you don't get your rewards until after your turn. So that's why, just to make sure you had enough books for what he was trying to do.
Okay. That is my turn. So now
you get that reward now. Whatever, then it's the green thing.
Okay. So I get a bank shift.
Mm-hmm.
That goes back in the box. And because I got all the way up on that, I can unlock this.
So you have one more spot.
So I have one more spot. And these come into my tableau now.
Actually, I think we get that when we get here.
Oh, is that the case?
Yeah, I think so. Which we didn't do.
Well, that would have helped me out before.
So we're both up there. So on the training track, which is the light bulb one, which is here.
Yep.
And then right here in logistics or assembly, you are. So with the robot arm.
Okay.
And then
garage.
Logistics, I am.
So am I.
And then design, you are, which you already just did. And
so the only one we're not.
Administration, we're not. So that's the other part, because there is a lot going on. It's just trying to make sure every department, as soon as you get certified, it gives you more space in your tableau. Mm-hmm. So it just allows you to do more and collect more. And is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
So it's my turn. I'm going to go to the track.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going first.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to. So I have to spend 2 shifts to take this black prototype car and put it in my garage. I'm going to take 2 bank shifts, or do I take the books? I'm going to take 2 books. So once you put something in your garage, you get a reward for that. I'm going to take 2 books, and then so that's 2 shifts. And I don't have, changed my mind. I'm not going to do that. Which one did I just do? 2 books. Get rid of books. Books suck. I'm gonna go for parts. So can you give me 2 generic parts, please? So the reason I'm doing 2 generic parts is I want to upgrade my parts on my prototype car, and I don't have any. So I don't have the right part that I want. So
do those go in there now, or do they come off to the side until the end of your turn?
Which ones? These?
Yeah.
Oh, good. You're probably right, because everything is at the end of your turn, which means I still can't do what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, that does change what I want to do. Maybe I will take the books, because I can't spend them this turn, and I can't come back to this department.
Okay.
Okay.
Mr. Books are stupid.
Books are stupid. God, books suck. And then I've got 1 more shift, so I might as well just train.
Oh man, you suck. So I'll swap these. Sorry, OCD, it's killing me. That gets flipped, and take 2 books and put them over here. Thank you very much. Nice doing business with you.
I'm taking
2 books.
No. Oh, you get 2 books.
No, you get 2 books for that.
Yeah, I put them here on accident.
Okay.
So, but my turn's over.
Okay.
So these now go to my tableau. And it's your turn.
I am going to... I need parts.
And so pushing the car out was good on one side of it, but then I exhausted all my car parts and wasn't able to do the upgrade, but I'll be able to do the upgrade later. Getting the car in your garage is good. We'll see how good it is later. For those of any interest, this is our gamer weekend. Neither one of us have commitments, so we played Castles of Burgundy yesterday. We did not film that. We played Cthulhu Death May Die yesterday. We did film that. And if you're watching this, you might actually want to watch that.
Yeah, it's good.
We may talk more. Somebody dies. Maybe both of us dies. I'm not going to tell you. Skip all the way to the end to find that out.
Surprisingly, somebody may not have gone insane.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That was my first hoorah. I have 3 shifts. My second shift, I'm going to take these and for my third shift, I'll take these.
Oh, and this moved, I forgot. So when you take a car from the racetrack, you move the pace car around. This triggers meetings. There's a couple different ways that things trigger meetings. This is triggering meetings by moving every time you get to one of these yellow stripes, and then that once you have a meeting, it's kind of the end of the week. So this tracks, you got 3 weeks, and then you have 3. I guess you advance that every time as well, right?
Every time it comes back, yeah.
So.
Yeah, because she's going to do something now.
Yeah, it gets a little confusing, but this is a hard game to learn. It's probably the hardest game I've learned. It's the best quality game I own, hands down, which it should be for the price. And I think this is just standard. I may have paid $10, $15 more for the deluxe, and it comes with a few extra meeples or whatever. However, it's a great design. The instructions, I would say, are 8, 9 out of 10. Problem with the instructions is it doesn't combine things together. So, like, it explains each department and everything you do very well. It doesn't explain how the whole mechanism comes together. So I had to, like, watch a playthrough to understand how the things went back and forth from the tableau and how the cars went. That was the only issue I had with the instructions. I thought it did an extremely good job at every individual department. Yeah. And Sandra and stuff, but it didn't give you this meshing of all those components.
It's going to take reading through the book a couple times just because it is good, but it uses a lot of examples. I spent this, so I'm going to give that back to you. And I went, so Sandra is going to go.
And she's going to evaluate both of us. We don't have stuff, so we both lose a point for that. And then bank shifts, I lose a point and you don't.
Yeah. And then we are going to perform end of week scoring, which we may need to look. Oh, here it is. When Sandra performs her departmental task.
She doesn't go here, right? That's what we were doing wrong.
Yeah.
She just goes here.
Yeah. When she performs this, all players score. What is it? PP points. Whatever the PP points are. PP points. So for each car in your garage, you gain stuff. So for each car in your game, you gain 1 PP for each upgrade that has been made to that model by all players, plus 1 PP for each tested design you have of that model.
So we don't have any of that.
So
it's really in the game. We haven't upgraded any designs. We don't have any designs over here. Do we get anything for having a car in the garage?
No. For each car in your garage, you gain 1 point for each upgrade that has been made to that model, which we don't have any upgrades. And then for each tested design you have of that model, which is the tested.
Isn't that the same? Oh, upgrade design is over here, tested's up here. Yeah. So alrighty.
Okay.
Next turn.
Next turn is you're going first. Oh,
this moves forward, right?
No, that's only.
That's I think what we were doing wrong with Sam.
Yeah, let's. You have to read it because I do remember that.
I think that's the move with Sandra we were doing wrong. So it's trying to understand I know when we have a meeting and move this down here because it's triggered by the track. This moves, but I can't remember if Sandra makes us move anything else.
Oh yeah, then advance the week marker by 1 space unless it's already on the position. Yeah.
Because of Sandra.
Yes. So it doesn't strike a meeting, but it does move up one space.
Okay.
Yep.
So every time she comes back down.
Yeah. That keeps the game going.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get to play first. Play your meeple first.
And he's blocking me in logistics again.
Oh, yeah, I would say you can take 2.
You never put anything out, did you? Or...
I did.
Oh, you just took them?
Mm-hmm. Oh, and I need a new card.
I really
Thank you.
was not paying attention.
That's good.
How's that happen?
Who, you not pay attention?
You did a whole thing over here, and I was not. Was I talking to you? Hi. Was I talking to you guys?
That's not smart for me to go there.
For the record, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do yet. I think I'm going to go for upgrading my part designs. That's why I came here. But I'm only going to be able to pull a couple parts.
You know what, I don't have to, if I'm going to push cars, I don't actually have to spend car tokens to do so. So I'm going to go here.
Yeah, if you have generics, you can. Yeah, you don't have to spend any of your designs. You just have to spend parts. And you've got a ton of parts.
Yep, that was by design. So Sandra's going to go up here. Sandra's going to evaluate me, not you. I do not have any cars in my tableau.
So you lose 1 for that.
I lose 1 for that. I do not
don't have any bank shift issues.
Yeah. I need to get some victory points soon. I would like to push out... Let's see. Can I push out a truck?
You're going to put a car part?
Mm-hmm.
And push the truck out. I'm just doing this to show you guys. That goes here. Otherwise, you can just skip. And you get a production point for that.
Yep. And
I call them production points. I think it's something different in the...
They're peepees.
You get a PP point. It's just wrong.
It is just wrong. I'm going to push 2 more cars.
Okay.
I'm going to push green.
1 green?
Let me push 2 green.
All right. So 2 cars come on, and then that means 1 goes off, and you're going to get 2 points.
Okay, question. I gave you 3 thought speech bubbles for that. Are they here?
Oh, that's what they were for. I thought you were just giving them to me to have like a
for the fun of it. Can I have 1 of those now?
No, to have like a generic.
No, you keep 1.
So I didn't.
You had 1.
Oh, and I just didn't put it over. Can I have another speech bubble?
No, that one. That's yours.
Oh,
you put 1 too many up.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're good.
So take that one.
No.
Right. So
because you put it in your tableau.
Right.
That was from before.
Yep.
Okay. So I did 3 things. So those are all of my shifts. I mean, I could spend a bank shift to train, but I don't think I'm going to do that right now.
Right. And then I am going to play here. So more interesting things with this. You get a 6-sided card, and you have to place it so that 4 sides are on one side of this line and 2 are on the other. And you can switch it 180 degrees, but then you only get what matches up to go in to the warehouse. So can I get 2 chassis? And actually, I'm going to do it this way. 2 chassis. I'll take a battery, engine. Yeah, those 2. So that's 1 shift. And then I am going to take these, which is my 2nd shift. And I wish there were more in there. I think I'm going to overwork So that's what the bank shifts are for, is allow you to overwork to do overtime. I'm going to take a generic.
Okay.
And then that's my turn. So that's the end of this round.
Yep.
And then Sandra's going to move.
And I'm going to go up there.
Okay. And then... Oh, you know what I didn't do last time? Didn't pay my design. So, when you take a car from the track, you have to have the design here to be able to do that. I'm actually going to go there as well. Okay. And we're done with that, right?
So you go first.
So I'm going to go first. So I'm going to spend one shift upgrading my guy. And I'm going to take a... So here's my design. So I get to take this and it becomes a upgraded design, which there's a lot of moving parts to this. You have to have a design to upgrade a design. I'm going to move that design up on the victory point track at the end of the game. And then I get to place this here, but because I've already got this car in my design,
it goes up on top.
Not only upgraded, but it's tested. So I get 2 victory points. I get 2 victory points for it being here. And then it goes up there. So I'll get victory points at the end of the weeks or whatever it's going on for that. So that was one. And then the second, I'm going to take the blue car for my other one, which I'm going to put in this garage and get 2 bank shifts. So this is a marker just to make sure you don't use these bank shifts in this turn. And what I want to do is take one of the things that Toph wants, but I'm trying to do what's better for me than hurt him.
Well, and you also couldn't have taken one of the ones that I wanted.
True, because I could have if I spent a bank shift.
No, because you have to have the car. You have to have the design.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that kind of keeps you from screwing over your neighbor.
Yeah.
Although that would have been fun.
Yeah, you would like to do that. Thank you.
If you can't win, it's always fun to make your friend a little upset at you while you play the game.
You're such a good friend. Such a good friend. There's a reason I like Euros and typically not so much take that, but let's turn everything into a take that. Let's see. So we did that. We did that. We did that.
Remember that time I caused you to lose Terraforming Mars?
We did that. Advance the pace car one. Yes, I'm ignoring you. And advance everything up.
So this goes down here.
Yep.
So the pace car got to the black and yellow lines, which triggers an end of week meeting.
When we get to the end of the week, yeah.
No.
Well, at the end of this turn.
End of this turn.
Yeah. So I have 3 shifts. So you did 2 shifts, right?
Mm-hmm. I did not spend any extra. And I now get my 2.
Okay, so I am going to... I have 3 shifts.
Why did I get... Wait a minute. Did I just screw up?
You got 2 because you put a car in your tableau.
That's right. And... Did I take my book when I did that? I didn't take my book.
No, you did not.
Okay. There's a lot of little things going on in here, which make it fun.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. It's... I would say it's worth the learn.
So I'm going to, for 1 shift, buy a truck, and for another shift, buy the green car. That's 2 shifts total. So 3 shifts, all of them, to buy the cars.
Okay.
This is going to advance twice,
mm-hmm.
which means we're close to 2 meetings, not just 1.
Does this move up?
When that goes back.
This meeting. Oh, that's right. Yeah. When it goes back. So that's part of the meshing them things together. This track moves up when this gets placed back up here. Mm-hmm. The game ends when either the weeks get to number 3, as long as this is at 2 or 3 over here, or vice versa. So there's two ways. That's two. It's two ways.
Math is hard.
This game can end depending on what's going on, either with the meetings or with the test track.
What does this one do? Do you remember?
You get to pick. You either get a book, a bank shift.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take 2 bank shifts.
And what he was asking is the rewards when you put a car in your garage. This particular one gives you get to pick one of these 4. This one gives you 2 generic car parts. I took 2 books for one of mine. I took 2 bank shifts for one of mine.
Okay. So that's the end of my turn. So now Sandra's going to go.
Sandra's going to evaluate me
Uh-huh.
based on how many cars I have in my garage.
If you have 2 or fewer cars, you're going to be evaluated.
2, so I'm evaluated. And I lose a victory point. Well, I lose 1 because I only have 2. 2 are equal.
No, is it?
Yeah. So
have
it's
2. Oh,
less 2, equal to or less than 2.
Yeah, you get the penalty.
Yeah. So I'm going to lose 1 for that. I'm not going to lose any for bank shifts.
And then we remove all car parts from assembly spaces.
Yeah. And so because she does that, and we now have an upgraded car part over here, whenever we use that car for the prototype car, the very first part that has to go on there has to be one of the upgraded parts. So that's kind of the
makes a little bit more
progression of things. You got to make sure you have the right component once things start getting upgraded.
Okay, so now we go into...
Now we have a team meeting. Alrighty, and then you're going to get to talk first. So this track down here, you get to figure out who's going to talk first with your speech bubbles. And during this time, we have to pick one of our cards as well.
That's right.
During this playtime. I forgot to get that logistics piece. Are you thoroughly confused yet? Here's another victory point condition area. And he's going first because he's further in this track to be able to do his presentation.
Yeah, this is where
well, but so you can, if you have a car between your second and third,
yep.
You can get 4 victory points times 2. This is if you have 1 and 2 filled. This one is if you have a car in your garage, just 1. And
okay.
This is if you have the blue car in your garage. I think this is a generic. So if you look at the back.
Yeah.
Here.
That's where the cheat sheet is.
So this is for each car up to 3. The other thing about this that you'll want to make sure is, like, me and him were collecting a bunch of books in the first game we played because we had a victory condition that gave you victory points for every book you had, but it's still always up to 3. So it caps out your victory points in the meetings at 3 cars, 3 books, 3 tokens, 3 something, so that you don't. Because I think when Toph did it, he got like 36 points because we were both trying to stack up a lot of books, but
and we weren't very far off.
No, and we took our points back at the end once we realized it. But you get a multiplier down here, which is why we were doing that. And you can do a bit of a take that in this part of the game. So you're going to have, you have 1 of those, right? No, you don't have this.
I do. It's in 2 or 3.
Oh, it's 2 or 3? Oh, I thought you had to have 2 and 3 to get that.
Nope.
Understood. And so you're going to get 8 points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then if so that'll be 6. That'll be 8. I'm gonna go here and take the 6 victory points. So I got 2 victory points for each car in my garage times 3. Oh, that's actually more than that. So 2, 4. So 4 times 3.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. And I just
So
moved.
12.
How many did I just move?
I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, I moved 6. That's what I did. So, because I took 3 times 2, but I have 2 cars in my garage. So I get 12. I get 6 more.
So you had...
I have 2 cars in my garage.
Yep.
This is for each car in your garage.
Yep.
So
2
that's
times 4.
4.
Times 3 is
4
12.
times 3 is 12.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, so... You cannot play more than 1 time on a card.
Okay.
I'm going to go here. And that's going to be 4 times, what, 2? So that's 8 points. Is that right?
So you have a car in your first garage.
Yeah, I have...
This is number 3, though.
No, that's 2.
Oh, that's number 2.
So,
So you're going to get...
4 times 2 is 8.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I was thinking maybe you got the extra multiplier. So that's your turn. And
I was wishing I did, but I did not. I didn't pay attention to those when I was placing these. I should have played that a little bit different.
Well, I could have done something a little bit better, but I wanted... So this is where you get, like, do you want the reward more than you want these victory points? I kind of did. Yeah. So that's why I didn't worry too much about it at that time. I'm going to go here. I have 1 blue car times 4 is 8.
That's me.
God, I always do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does anybody else do that? I always grab the wrong shit when I'm trying to move things around. He's like, every time, that's me. That's me.
I'm surprised you didn't try to move me too much last night, because that's usually what you do in every game. Is you pick up my piece.
Why. I don't know what it is. It's like, it's like whichever one I see first, and it's usually never mine. That's the worst part about it.
Yeah.
You beat me you beat me by 50 more points if you just let me like move you around the board instead of me.
It's so true. But I beat you either way, so I mean,
you might as well. You're trying to be fair about beating me.
That's it. Yes, I am all about fair. So I am playing this card, which allows me, for every area and department in which I'm certified, up to 3, which I'm certified in 4, so that gives me 3 times 3 is 9 times 3 is 18.
Okay. Oh. You were here, right?
I was at 24.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 18.
Nice.
42 points. Okay. And I'm going to do something similar, but not as many points. So I have 3 books times 2, which is 6, times 3, which is 18. Right? Did I do that wrong?
I did mine wrong. You get 18 points. I get 27 points.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 18, and so you get another 9 points.
Another 9 points, yeah. Yeah. Let's not talk about how I know math.
And that's what your degree's in.
No, let's not talk. I just said let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about the fact that I taught high school math for a while.
And we have to. You have these cards, right? So
yes, I need 1 more. You need 1 more.
Yeah.
We can only play 1 per round.
And
so
you have 2 logistics cards.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. For my last hurrah, I guess I don't have to do this.
No, you can pass.
But why not? Doesn't matter which one I do. That's 8 points.
59. Okay. And I'm going to play this one, which is going to get me 8. Okay. So this was what was surprising to me about this game is it's very point salad.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot more points in this game than you would ever. And I won't lie, even when I lost the last game, I felt good. I felt like I got stuff done.
Yeah.
I got cars. I upgraded designs. So you feel like you're accomplishing something.
And even though
regardless
we're
of what
playing,
the score is at the end.
Exactly. And we're playing very differently, but you can see that we are only within 6 points of each other.
Right.
So it's pretty balanced.
It's
to a point.
I think it's, well, we've only played a couple times, but I think it's extremely balanced, actually. Surprisingly.
Yeah.
And then all these go away. And we need 4 more.
And we just pulled off all of our speech bubbles. We don't get to put them on until we have white ones that will fill it back in, which fortunately I have 2 white ones banked. So I'm going to throw those in the bin and put out 2 of my speech bubbles. But unfortunately, Brad, you don't have any yet.
I do not.
But not the end of the world, although we're going to have another meeting sometime soon. So this is going to go back.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to go up. Yeah, when the car goes one more, if that test car or pace car goes one more space, we have another meeting. So you do want to probably focus on getting some speech bubbles.
But I need some more design. So it's my turn.
Yep.
And I'm going to run back down here to the design department. And then I will be right back.
Okay. I'm going to move Sandra as well.
Yeah, you can just, I'm assuming you're going to go ahead of me. So.
Potentially. I think. Okay. So Sandra's going to go first.
Okay.
I am going to go ahead of you, but Sandra's going to go first. You're going to get evaluated, and you do not have more than 2 parts in your thing, so you're going to lose only 1 point. It's not the end of the world.
1 point.
I would like to get some parts.
Okay.
So
you're going to place a card, or did you place this?
No, I'm going to place a card.
That was the one I placed.
Oh, man. Okay, so Sandra also takes away duplicates. So Sandra's not going to take away any duplicates anytime soon.
She's already done.
Okay. I was like, man, that sucks. Let's see. I'll help us both out and get a bunch of parts.
Cool.
So we get a green. Let's go above the track and 2 navigation systems for the bottom. That was action 1. Action 2. Action 2. Oh, I need 1 more card, by the way. Thank you. I want parts. So I'm going to take these. And just take things that fill up my tableau, but I'm also going to train 1.
You get certified.
Oh, jeez.
Send her down.
You bitch. Where were you? Were you up there?
So, I haven't verified this, but it was on one of the other channels. Sandra is the name of Mr. Lacerta's wife, and which is kind of funny because she's kind of a horrible person in this game. So, Mr. Lacerta, tap 3 times if you don't feel safe in the home.
Oh, goodness gracious. I'm going to take this, which gives me 2 victory points. It is your turn.
It's my turn, and I'm going to take... let's see. I want that.
Oh, man, she's going to anger me a little bit.
For every shift, I get 2 designs, right?
You get 1 design.
1 design per shift?
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's just, as of now, you can only take designs out of here.
Right. Yeah, which is fine. That's all I'm looking for. So, 1 shift. 2 shifts. And nothing. And 3 shifts.
Okay. Is that all you're doing?
Yeah. You know what? No.
You gonna bank a shift or use a bank shift?
I'm going to use the bank. Yeah, I am. I'm going to take this one.
I shouldn't have asked. I really shouldn't have asked.
So the reason I did that, and it wasn't because of him, was I want to get another blue car in my garage so that I can capitalize on this upgraded design that I picked, and because I already have a blue one in my design. And then this one, because it's an X, it allows me to take something off the test track and not waste a part, so to speak. So you have to have one of these designs to take a car off the track, and if it has an X, those are the ones you want to use. The ones that have parts, you could use to upgrade your designs. So you're kind of like robbing Peter to pay Paul, but if you have one of those X ones, we were like, oh, this is a garbage card. Well, it's only garbage, but you realize that you can take it off the test track and you're not wasting something. So it's actually a very good card if you're seeking to get that car.
If you want a car.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are done with yours. Sandra's going to move.
Sandra's going to go, and she's going to block that department.
Yep. Which is...
That's why you were upset.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't thinking it was blocking the department until just now.
Yeah, I wanted to go...
You imagine what this be... I still want to play this with 3 players, though. I think that might be a nice spot for this game. I enjoy it, too, though.
I guess I'm going to...
You're going there. And then she already went,
she
right?
Went, yeah.
So she blocks this area. I'm going to go here. So you get to go first.
Yep.
Push some cars out.
That's the plan.
Cause a meeting that I can't do anything with.
Oh, that's true.
Oh. Can I use these?
Sure. I will be happy to let you use those.
Well,
it doesn't give you a speech bubble, though.
But I get to move up. That's over here.
Yeah.
So if I do this, I pay this book.
Yeah.
Then that allows me to go here, which I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the 4 victory points, actually.
Okay.
I could have taken 4 victory points, 2 bank shifts, 2 books, or 2 parts vouchers. And then this goes here. That's all I was going to do.
So I'm going to... let's see how I can do this. Can you push a red, which will push the last...
The truck will go out.
Yeah.
Well,
wait, no, the truck doesn't have to.
Right, so the red's going to go here.
Yep.
And then you can push the truck here, which will push a green out.
Yeah, let's do that.
I just don't know if you want a green or not. So you get 2 victory points for that.
Yep.
And it's in demand, so you get a speech bubble.
Yep.
And that goes on the test track.
Okay. And now let's push out... Let's push that red one more time.
Okay. I'm assuming you're going to the middle?
Oh, wait.
So you can either push here, which will send the truck out, or you're going to send the green out.
Let's just send the truck out.
Okay.
And so that's with this one.
And you get another victory point. And so you put 2 on red, right?
Yes, because I pushed red twice.
Okay.
Now let's push... Let's push red one more time.
And are you gonna push a green out?
No, I'm gonna push the red out.
So as we would do this, the red would come out and go on the test track.
That's 1 victory point.
And if a 4th car comes out, the car behind the pace car gets removed.
Yeah. And I'm gonna take that top speech bubble, please. Thank you very much.
Gonna kill me on victory points with the speech bubbles this time.
I am. I actually am.
Yep.
And then do I want... Do I want a train?
Oh, you can't have 4 cars. It's 5 that you can't do.
I'm not going to train. That's going to be the end of... I guess I could push 1 more car out if I wanted to, but I don't need to. So go ahead. Your turn.
My turn. All right. I am going to play a card. So if I do this, I need a pink, a tan, and a gray, please. I'm going to take, that's 1 shift.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2 shifts.
You got yourself some navigation systems.
Yes, I do. That's 2 shifts, and then I can only take 2 more parts.
Which is fine. I mean...
Yeah. So I'm going to take the chassis. So I took the navigation, which is a computer chip, because I've got a prototype with an upgraded design for the computer chip. And then I took the... this isn't the chassis. I forget what the name of this is now. But the wheels for my SUV, because I have an upgraded design on the SUV.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And that's my 3 shifts. And I'm already certified in this one. Do I use a book to do that? Probably not.
It's up to you.
I've already unlocked it. Nah, I'm not going to.
Okay. So Sandra's going to go.
And she evaluates me.
Which you have plenty of things down there, so you're good to go.
Nothing happens, and you're good.
And so she's going to get rid of these 4. Yeah, bitch. Can't tell, there might have been a car design I wanted out of that lot. Okay.
I think you can split those between, make 3 even stacks. That way you could have more options to choose from. because he's certified, he's allowed to take from the even further design track over there.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Okay, so she is done. It's my turn to move.
Heat just doesn't seem to want to be consistent. Okay. And so you've moved?
Uh-huh.
All right. I'm going to go here. And then she's going to come down here to administration.
She is. We're going to have a meeting.
We're going to have a meeting.
Oh, and I get to replace these with these. They go away. Okay. So my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to... I'm going to get a car. So I'm going to spend the red to get a red for 2 shifts.
So that's the fourth. Is that the third car?
It's the third car, which is 2 shifts.
Mm-hmm. You unlock one more garage. Doesn't matter which garage.
It doesn't matter. No. Okay. So can I have 2 books, please? Not that I really need books, but might as well.
Okay.
And then I'm going to upgrade this for 3rd shift, which allows me, that's green.
So you're going to move this up 1.
Yep.
And then the green's there.
And take 4 victory points.
Okay.
So those are my 3 shifts.
Alrighty.
I'm going to go ahead and train once with a book. That's the end of my turn. So you can put that book back, please.
Okay. So my turn. I am going to place one of these here. And I'm going to push out a green, I think. Which I may regret here in a minute. But I'll get 2.
Oh, before you do that, I bought a car, so this is going to go up. This is going to go here.
Down.
That's going to go here. Now, your car can still go over there, but
right.
I also, because I upgraded, I get 2 victory points. So I'm going to go ahead and do that while you play.
Yep. And then, so that was 1. I'm going to place this here, which will push out. I wonder if I just keep doing this. So I still have, I'm going to have to take 3 shifts. Yeah, maybe I will. So I'm going to pump that guy out. Which gives me 2 more. And then that's 2 shifts.
Mm-hmm.
3 shifts. I'm going to go ahead and put this one here. And push this guy out, which gives me 2 more. Which takes this guy away. And moves everybody up 1. You can only have 4 cars on the track at once. So that's all done. So that's 3 shifts.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to pay 3 books and get certified.
Nice.
And get to at least get 1 speech bubble for this round coming up. And I will take 2 victor points for that.
Now you moved into certification for that, so you get to move your thing.
Oh, yeah.
Which is nice because that's going to give you...
I'll be able to go before you too.
Depends on how many victory points you want.
Yep, I'm going to take the speech bubble. Will be worth more than the 1 victory point, the 2 victory points I'm going to get. So...
That it will.
That's 3, and then I could spend a bank shift if I want to do 1 more. Which I think I'm going to. So I'm going to spend a generic to be able to place the last one on the prototype. So I need something that's not one of those three, which will give me 2 more victory points for pushing out a prototype. We'll get rid of the truck. And the reason I did that is because I will now be able to get my prototype car for 2 shifts instead of 3 shifts, because it was the 4th one back.
Yeah.
Not, I have no idea if he was going for a truck or not, but he doesn't have any design, so I don't think it mattered.
Yeah.
So it wasn't take that kind of move.
Yeah.
And then, so that's, did you move me down?
No, I did not.
So move me down on that. And then I've got 2 of these, which get converted to speech.
Which is nice.
And then we have our meeting.
We do have a meeting.
And at least I can have a couple of talkie points.
Yes.
So here is where you can take that. So I can place a speech bubble on something I know he's going to want. But he's going to, with him, he's got green and red. So he's going to get 8 points either way. I don't want him to get 16. Now, I don't know what he has in his hand, but I don't have a way to get 16 points. So I know that he's going to get ahead of me on that track, right? So I am going to do a bit of a take that, and I'm going to block one of those 2. That way the most he's going to get out of these 2 is, let's see, 8, 12 instead of 16. So it only hurts you by 4.
Yeah.
But I'm only 2 behind him. I'm going to end up being 10 behind him after this, at least after this round.
Yeah. So you get no victory points.
I get no victory points because I do not have a red.
So I am going to, before you block it, take that. I have a green, so green times 4 times 2, or 1 times 4 times 2 is 8. So 71 to 79. Go ahead.
All right. So I'm going to play this one, which is just an upgraded design, and I have one, or a tested design. So 2 times 4 is 8. So
you have 2 tested upgrades?
No, 2 here. I have 1.
Oh, it's times, 8. Yeah. Sorry.
So the multiplier makes it kind of interesting. So for every tested design I have, I get 4 victory points. Because I was the first person to talk about it, look how good I am. I get 2 times that value.
This is the one time that your entitlement and egotism is coming to your advantage. Sandra is a bitch. Look at you talking so good about yourself. Okay, so you're out of thought bubbles.
I am out of thought bubbles.
Okay.
And you have to play one of the cards in your hand before you can pass.
Yeah.
So even if you can't play on it.
That gets me 4. Those are both worth 4.
You could play whatever's in your hand too.
But I can only play one that's in my hand, which I am going to.
Right. But I mean, now it just doesn't matter because.
Oh, that's true. It does matter when I do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I get, this is for unique cars in my garage, which I have 3. So 3 times 3 is 9 times 3 is 27.
So 3 times 9. Yep.
So
this is where he's gonna kill me.
90. So I'm at 79 points. I get 27 points. So that's going to be
79 is 99 plus. Yeah.
See, I can math.
It's 106 points, and I've got 76.
And I'm also going to get a few more points here.
Yeah.
I guess I don't have to, but.
Well, you should.
Yeah.
So there's no guarantee that we're going to have another meeting. Because.
Not necessarily. Well, there will be another meeting.
More than likely, yes. Yeah. But, you can't assume the game doesn't end necessarily on a meeting. We were thinking that in the last game, but it just isn't always the case. Because you have 2 different ways to end the game.
See, the thing is, I mean, I'm going to have to get more speech bubbles. And it's going to be hard at this point for me to get speech bubbles. Potentially. Oh, we need to swap out that red up there.
That's right. And 2 speech bubbles when you have kids.
Okay. I'm going to play, because they're all a one-time multiplier at this point. You couldn't play a better card for me. Thank you. I might as well get 4 points for that. And I might as well get 4 points for it really doesn't matter which one. So
you're going to get 8?
Yeah, because this is only being certified in a specific department, isn't it?
In that department.
Yeah, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so we can clean up.
Mm-hmm. New victory cards. I will need 1 more, and we need 4 for the...
I gave you one already, didn't I?
1, 2, 3. You did.
Okay.
Alrighty, and then you get to be your worker placement first.
Okay.
And now we are into the... This is the end of the in-game condition because we have a 2 there and a 2 here. So whichever one gets to 3, that's the end of the game.
Which would be the meeting, but yeah. Either one. Okay. Oh, wait, we do, that one definitely goes up. That one does too because we put it back, right?
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, they happen consecutively this time.
Well, I know I definitely need design, so I'm going to go there. So.
Okie dokie. You went here. I'm going to go. Well, it doesn't matter now. I got to do what I got to do. So she's
because she's evaluating both of us.
Yep. And...
Well, you're going to get dinged, but you're only going to lose 1 point.
Yeah, at this point, I don't think I'm playing for a win. Now I'm just trying to play to see how I can do the rest of the game.
You still have a way.
Well,
possibility. Don't push that too far.
Yeah, I'm just trying to give us a little bit of room for this. Yeah. But so yeah, you may realize that you're not going to win at this point, but I enjoy playing the game, and I'm trying to beat my high score and try to understand. Like the speech bubbles, he was able to look at that and see far enough ahead. I was concentrated on trying to get stuff in my garage and lost track of this second meeting.
Yeah.
So we just do Sandra, right? I lose
Sandra
a point
first. Yeah, you lose 1 point,
and
then you'll lose 2 more.
So 3 total, and then I'm going to. I have to spend 2 points for this guy, and I'm going to take that. So can I have 2 generics, please? And I'm going to give that up to take him. I can't put those on my tableau yet. And then I am going to upgrade this design, which gives me 1 more bank shift. No, sorry. I keep forgetting. That goes here. I've already done it. I get 2 things there. That's 3 shifts. And do I want to do a 3rd? The answer is yes. I'm going to upgrade this design.
That's pink.
The pink. So, yeah, all those are upgraded. I already have it in my garage. And did you move me down?
I did not yet.
Okay.
Oh, you mean?
No, here. No. 1 shift. And my blue guy, I'm going to take 3 victory points.
And I gave you 2 for the upgrade. Flip your card, yeah. So.
Oh, we forgot to do our end of week meeting points.
That's right.
So at the end of the week, we get. So I just upgraded these 2, so these will be in my at the end of the week.
So you get 1 point for each upgrade that has been made to that model.
So I get a point. Okay.
And then 1 point for each tested design you have of that model.
He wasn't in the garage yet.
And I get...
You get 1 and 1.
1 and 1. So 2 points as well. Thank you.
Now all this stuff goes here. I'm going to...
What?
Garbage.
So you can't take any more...
No. I'm looking at these. And I placed this one here, which is good. I was hoping that I could place it in 5 because I had the 4 ready.
But you don't.
It doesn't matter. I was like, I was hoping I could double up. I can't because of a speech bubble thing here.
Okay, so it's my turn.
It is your turn.
Oh, wait, Sandra moves this ahead because she can.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so...
And that's the other thing to watch, and we do it. Basically, we went out of turn. She should have gone, moved things. It could have screwed me up. It didn't cause any change, but if you find that, just kind of back up, switch it out. And yeah, we're missing things like the victory point condition stuff, but it's a friendly game. It's not a competition. You're trying to hang out with your friends, right?
That was 2. I get +2 bank shifts for that.
Oh, I can't do that. Oh.
Screwed myself up.
Happens.
I could take... I really did. I might take these back, if that's okay.
Sure. Do you want to explain to people what you did?
So, yeah. So I'm going to remove this right now. So the reason why I just did that is because I was not paying attention exactly to the parts that I had. In order to be able to upgrade, you need specific parts. And so I was going for just the car color as opposed to the part color, and I need to go by part color a little bit more important. And the upgrade, but yeah. So I am going to take this one. I also, with the farthest right, you get an additional benefit. With these ones, you do not. So it's kind of, I look at these. I don't look at the rest of them, which is foolish. So take that one. That's my second action. My third action. I'm going to take that, which gives me a book. And then take a pink shift to take that one. Can I get one book, please?
You may.
And that's the end of my turn. So I'm going to fill in. So that is done. Book comes onto here. Sandra's going to move first.
Yep. So she blocks that area.
Yep.
And I'm going to move. And I can't quite do what I want. So I was hoping to be able to go and pull another car off the track, but I don't have the design for the car. So I have to go get a design to be able to do that. So I'm going to go here.
I'm going to go up here.
Yeah. So you're going to go first.
Okay. So make sure I do this in the right order. This is 2 shifts, right?
Yes.
Because it's back 3, so that's okay. So I'm going to pick up this car, the prototype. Go here. Gives me a speech bubble. Okay. So that was 1 shift for my next.
It's 2 shifts.
That's 2 shifts, yes. So I have 1 shift left.
So you can upgrade the part if you have that part.
So I'm going to upgrade. That is for the prototype car. I'm upgrading navigation in it. So the prototype guess navigation, not prototype. Oh man, there's not many benefits to that one when you upgrade. You took them all. I get nothing.
There's only 2.
That was foolish. So that was my 3rd shift. However, I'm going to use a banked shift. And
you could upgrade the chassis again. You have generics.
I could, but I also can upgrade this.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to upgrade this bad boy. I already spent this, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
This one...
Yeah, it
what
will.
car is that?
I will. I'm going to there in a second. So I'm going to trade this, recycling center it.
So you get 4 victory points for those. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And that was the red. I'm going to get a banked shift back. The green's going to go up 1. And then he already gave me the 4 points for those, which is good. Thank you very much.
I'm getting destroyed. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Destroyed.
Oh, you are bad at board games.
Destroyed.
So it is Sandra's turn. What you going to do for us? So she's evaluating me.
And then...
And I'm good.
Yeah, you're fine. So no negative points there. And then come down to me, and I'm going to take you, get a bank shift. And I'm going to take you for 2. And then...
Oh, man, I forgot. I was going to do something. I was going to train.
I've let you do enough. You're already killing me.
See, I knew that's why when I said I had 1 shift, or that was one thing, I was thinking I'm going to upgrade.
You're already destroying me.
Oh, and I did, this doesn't affect gameplay, but I took a car, so.
Yeah.
Oops.
Okie dokie. So that was 2. And I took, oh, we moved them already. Shit.
Oh.
Which ones did I take? I got a bank shift, I think. Oh, I got a bank shift and I got nothing.
Sorry.
And then my 3rd shift isn't going to do anything because I'm already trained. Which means this should be unlocked. Not that it matters. So I can take another... I might as well just take another car. I'll take them. That's my 3 shifts. Oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Your turn? Or no? Yeah, you get to place.
Mm-hmm. Sandra comes down here. It's your turn.
Alrighty.
You gonna go sell off those designs or upgrade those designs?
Well, I can't. I only have 1 car part. Oh, but I got these.
Yeah, you get those.
So
that makes a difference.
That's a good point. I wonder if I should do that.
Might make you win.
Yeah, it's not going to, but I'm gonna go. I am gonna do that though. So I'm gonna go here. You went here, right?
I did.
And then she
already moved.
Blocks here. And then I'm going to go up here. So I'm going to upgrade these 2 designs.
So what is that?
So I get 4
chassis
points.
And a electric system?
Yeah. So these 2 move up. And then they're already tested. So can you move me up 4 victory points?
I will. And there's your thing so you can upgrade what you want to.
So that's generic.
Oh, that's right. It doesn't do anything.
And then I am going to...
upgrade 1 additional space.
Yeah, so I'm going to do the double jump. So we moved this once, right?
Yeah, so 1 of those you move 1 more time.
Yeah, and so I'm going to move this one up.
Okay.
So this upgrade, when you trained in this area, and when you upgrade a part once per game, you get to upgrade that part twice for your end of point victory points.
Mm-hmm.
for those that made it this far in this game. So that's 2. I get a third shift.
Yeah.
In my third shift, I'm going to take this car with this design, which will trigger a meeting.
You suck. I had a plan.
I don't have any. It doesn't matter. I don't have anything.
Well, that triggers end of game. This is the last turn.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. I wanted one more turn.
So I get a speech bubble. Come on. Well, I might as well just put it on.
What did you get a speech bubble for?
For my garage.
Oh, nice.
So I'm just going to put it here.
Yep. It's the end of your turn.
Yeah. So that is going to trigger the end of game.
Yes, it is. So at this point, it doesn't really matter what I do.
And it just ends, right? Can I have the rule book? Because it's going to go back up there for round 3. We're gonna have a meeting. We're gonna have a meeting. We're gonna have a meeting right now. Oh, yep. It's gonna trigger both ways. Yeah. So this meeting is gonna be the end of game.
Yeah. Yeah. So
here you go.
Thank you.
I need chocolate for the ass kicking that I'm gonna get it.
So I should hold this for you. So that...
I have the bag. You get one.
I get one. Let's see. I'm gonna get some stuff.
Oh, we're just over 2 hours.
So 1. Guess I could look at these. What does that mean?
Failure for something.
That didn't do as much as I wanted it to. So a bank shift.
Oh. No, I have
2, 3.
Oh, but I can do it this way.
Can I get a book, please?
You can. Can I do it? I'm just trying to see if I can... Which department is this? Assembly? It is unlocked. All right. I'm just switching. I still get a speech bubble, but I'm moving it over here.
Oh.
That's all I'm doing. Anyway.
It doesn't matter.
Yep.
Might as well fill it up while I'm here. Can I get one more book?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the books do anything at the end of the game.
I think you get 1 victory point for every 2.
Okay. So I will get 2 bank shifts because of that. I've got my 2 books. Can't train anymore in that department. Swap out that for that. Okay.
Good.
That is it. So we go down to the meeting. You are ahead on the track, so you get to go first.
And I get 1.
Which means you have to play a card, but you don't have to put a token on it.
So, okay, can you help me out here? So this is tested design, right?
That is upgraded design you have.
Upgraded, not tested.
Mm-hmm.
So for every upgraded design I have, up to 3 designs?
Up to 3.
So 3 times 2
6.
would be 6, times
18.
3 would be 18.
That's, what do you have? That's your best bet.
That's my best bet, right? Because I don't have speech tokens.
Well,
I don't have those in my thing. So this would be, because I have 4 and 5, right? That would be...
Actually, yeah. So this would be
better?
2 times 4 is 8 times 2 is 16. So 18 is better.
All right. So I will use my speech bubble on that and get 18 victory points. So 95 plus 8.
Okay.
All right. And now you get to destroy me. So he's already won. Like, he's still already ahead.
Well, there's still end of scoring.
Yeah,
you have a lot of
scoring
upgrades.
thing, but...
What was your card that you played?
I haven't played one yet. That was my first go.
Oh, so you don't have to... You can play it with
I haven't passed yet.
Okay. Okay.
Right. So you get to... You can either play your card knowing that I can't place a speech bubble on it.
But only one of these I'm going to be able to play.
My next turn, I will have to play something that you won't benefit you.
We're going to play something that does benefit me. It doesn't really matter.
You don't need any more help. Yeah. I've got a card that will give you 0 points.
8. 3 times 2 is 6 times 2 is 12. So that's still good.
Which one?
The one that you're on is going to give me 12.
Mm.
I only have... I don't count this as a speech bubble, do I?
Mm-mm. You have to place it, so then
So
it's
it's
just what
only
you have over there.
Okay. I don't have any of those playing pieces, so that's not going to do anything. So we'll get 12 points for that.
So you go from 132 points so far.
Okay. Your turn.
I will play that.
Yeah, I don't have that.
That's why I played it.
But watch this. I'm going to play that, which is 3 times... So it's a number of bank shifts I have, up to 3.
Up to 3.
So 3 times 2 is 6, times 3 is 18.
So 42, 50. 150 points.
Yep. I have no more speech bubbles. You have no more speech bubbles. So we're both going to pass.
And we're at the end of the game.
Yes, we are. So now we go into end of game scoring, and you have, I believe, that in the book. Oh, wait, it's right here. Here we go. Yep. End of game. Production cycle marker and week marker track the end of the game. At least one of them is on 2 and one is on 3rd. Here we go. Score final goal tile spending speech tokens.
1 second.
Yeah. Well, while he's doing that, let's go ahead and figure out end of game scoring. So 6 criteria. Score the final goal tile, which we have to spend speech tokens for. On our goal, it could be the number of unique cars that's in our garages. So there's 4, which both of us would be good with that one. There's also a number of upgrade tiles. We both have at least 3, and then upgrades in 2 of the specific departments. But neither of us have speech tokens, so that's not going to matter. Let's see. Earn 1 point per banked shift. So that's going to change for us. 1 point per speech token, book, and parts voucher. So that's going to change. So I am glad that I got the extra books. And then we get into the actual stuff. Okay, so here we go. We don't get anything for this because we have no speech tokens left. We earn 1 point for each bank shift. So if you want to move me up 9, I'm going to move you up 3.
59.
Earn 1 point per speech token, book, and parts voucher. So that's an extra, what, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Jeez, I'm getting killed. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
Earn points for each of the cars in your garages.
This is where I'll start doing better. So we get points for upgrades too.
Yes.
And I get the multiplier because I have 2 cars of the same and 4 upgrades for that car.
Okay, so let's start with, we might need the book for this because I forget, it doesn't talk about, oh wait, no, it does. Okay, so earn points for each of it. So yeah, what are the point values of each of the cars? I think the green is 1. I think it's this track here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So
It's at the end.
Final scoring. Here we go. Game points for each of the cars. So the city car, the green is worth 2. So I get 2 victory points, and you get 2 victory points. The SUV, the blue, is worth 3. Nope. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
The truck is worth 4. Sports car is worth 5. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the concept car is worth 6.
So I get 12. Okay.
Okay. Score for relative positions on each department's track. So
we're the same there. Oh, but that's if we're all the way to the end.
that's only if we're at the end?
Yeah, so I get 5. You get 5 here. So can you move yourself up 5? So you're going to get 10.
Orange. No, so we both do score. So it is, because you only don't get points. We won't get any points for this because we haven't trained at all. But in the rest of them, we will. So ties are broken in order, the markers from top to bottom on the stack. So I'll get 5, and then you'll get 3 for that one.
Okay.
Okay, so for that one, you'll get 5, so I'll get 3.
Oh, so it's not at the end. I see what it is. So then here you're going to get 5 more. And I get 3. And you're going to get 5, and I'll get 3. 2, 3. And we don't
score for that one. And then for each of your tested designs, gain points equal to the value of the car part depicted on it. The part's value is indicated above the upgrade value track. Remember, a tested design is an upgraded design. This is where
we get the multiplier.
So
if I'm going to gain any ground, this is going to be where it is. So this car has 5 upgraded designs, right? So this car is worth 4, 7.
No, I don't think that's what.
Yeah, you add up each upgrade where it is here.
He scores the value of the drivetrain, motor, and autopilot system.
Right. So based on this per car. So the drivetrain is worth 4, which is here. The electric motor is worth 3.
Oh. Okay.
So that's 7. And then this is upgraded 8, 9. So 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 per car. And I have 2 cars.
So you get all 5 of them, even though you only have 4 black upgrades, because I have the 5th black upgrade here. You score for all of them, and I score the same.
So we'll figure that out in a minute. But yes, I believe so. So I'm only going to get 1 more car's worth than you. So it's for every part upgraded on that car.
It doesn't have to be that I upgraded or you upgraded.
Right. So that's what I believe. So when you see this, he scores the value of the drivetrain, motor, and autopilot systems car parts shown, right? But he only has 2 of those. Or is that right? Let's see.
Well,
the design from the city car and the sports car are considered to be tested designs, as he has at least 1 matching car in his garage.
Mm-hmm.
So these 2. The upgraded motor from the concept car is not considered to be tested because there are no concept cars in his garage. He therefore scores the value of the drivetrain and the motor and the autopilot system car parts shown on the value track. Oh, but so you don't. Oh, but I get it twice. Okay, that's what it is. So I only get these. I don't get yours.
Okay.
So, but I get it times 2 because I have 2 cars.
Okay.
Because that's how we did it with you last time. Because you had 2 of the same car.
Yeah.
So
for some reason, I thought we played on each other, though. I don't know why I was thinking that. That must have been for the end of week scoring.
Maybe. Because that example was just saying for what car parts you have in your thing. I guess the question is, I would not have gone for the second car if you only get the value for each
of
one.
Elements. Yeah. but you would get it for multiples because you have multiples in there.
That's how we played it last time. So these are all the ways the rules clarifications you're trying to learn when you're doing a new game, right? So I'm gonna say, since that's how we played last time, you're still gonna win. It doesn't really hurt anything.
Oh, I'm gonna win no matter what. Yeah.
So if I have my 4 parts, we have 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I get 22 points. So 57 plus 2 is that. And then I'm going to get 4 points for this guy. And then you get your stuff.
Yeah, it's end of week scoring where we get stuff for both of us. Okay, so
you're going to get 2 for that guy.
Yep.
And then
this
2.
One's gonna get 2. This one's going to get 3.
1, 2, 3.
And that's it, right?
Yep.
Okay. Still not too bad.
Nope.
I might win.
Oh, yeah.
That's the end of the game.
That is the end of the game.
Because we can't do end of week scoring because Sandra is not down at the bottom.
Right.
So
final score was at 209
to
163.
Yes.
So for a game
Destroyed.
you would not think is pointsality. Oh, we forgot to do that.
That's true. But all that's going to do is get you the speech bubbles, which would have gotten.
And that.
Yeah.
Well, that would have helped.
It would have helped. We did this last time. We forgot. So
Yeah,
we have 4 cars.
So there's a lot of different things going on. So whoever got 4 cars in the garage first would have gotten a speech bubble. We didn't have 5, so we didn't achieve that. Who would have ever gotten 3 upgrades first, which may have been me, and then whoever got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which I did get that. So,
yeah. So it would have been
at best. So I'm still a ton behind, right? So even if I had gotten all of those, let's say, this would have given me, let's see, 8 times 2 is 16, right?
Yep.
So that would have brought me up 16 points. And then if I'd had one more speech bubble, I would have had to pick this one, which would have given me another 6. So 22.
Okay.
Or that might have been 8, so it would have been 24. Like, or that. Yeah, so that would have been, so 24 points would have been my best, which would have still brought me up to 88,
99 or 89.
87, something like that.
89, yeah.
So, yeah, so I just still lost.
Oh, yeah, 87.
So,
Yeah, 187.
So as you're looking at that second meeting, you got to make sure you're getting those speech bubbles, because I was within 4 points of you until then.
Yeah, we were close up until.
And then because he was able to get, and these meetings have the multiplier of 1x, 2x, and 3x, and so then it just.
Yeah, some of them are not great, but some of them are phenomenal.
So you definitely want to make sure that, and that's the thing with Euro games, you have to balance everything out and strike on the right thing at the right time.
Yeah. Yeah, there's an engine to this, and it's not as blaring as it is in some other games to have this engine that's being built up. You know, we've got a lot of other games where, I mean, Scythe and Terraforming Mars, and, you know, there's so many games that you're going to build a huge engine. This one, not so much, but you do have an engine building. It's a beautiful worker placement. Beautiful worker placement. I mean, from this track down here, worker placement, this area here, worker placement. It's even the track, the way that you pull cars out and get them in the order that you want them in, you know, well, that's not worker placement. That's still, how you push them out.
But there's a lot of different mechanisms to it. It's kind of like trying to count cards in Vegas where you have 6 decks of cards. We really enjoy brass, right? And you're playing 2 or 3. If you could play 3 hands ahead, you're really going to kick ass at brass.
Yeah.
It's so deep.
You have to,
and it shifts.
That's the thing that makes it hard.
It just shifts.
You can work in advance, but we're going to be blocking each other. So what could be 3, and then Sandra's blocking us. Yeah. What could be 3 shifts in advance or 3 moves in advance, all of a sudden turns into 5 moves in advance because you've got to make some contingencies. So
right.
Yeah, this is a beautiful game. I mean, the mechanics of this, this is well worth the cost. So $150 for a board game is outrageous, but at the same time, this is 100% worth it. Look at Brad already.
Well, I'm trying to see what we got. So we keep track. So best score ever, 180. Well, I didn't do it.
Well, you would have if you got these.
So hold on. This card changes. So I know it's probably boring watching us look at our phones, but I'm just trying to see what we got last time. Kanban EV. So select players, Brad, Topher, and then, okay, so I did better. So my last game, I got 154. This game, I got 100. Say I got between 163 and 189. That's maybe. So, but it's somewhere in between. Why don't we give you these?
I mean, you got 4 cards before I did.
Mm-hmm.
You got 5 cards before I did. You got 3 upgrades before I did.
I didn't get 5 cars, but yeah.
Oh, no, you didn't get 5 cars.
So, okay, well, 189 then.
Yeah.
189 to 209. Only got beat by 30 points. That doesn't really make me feel better.
Glad it doesn't make you feel better.
But you got 185 last time. So, gives you an idea of how the game plays, because we significantly increased our point cost.
Mm-hmm.
He went up about 30 more points on his second game, and I went 20 or 30 points ahead, something like that.
Yeah.
So
I'm not mad at the improvement.
No, that's good.
A lot of points. So you had what, 189?
Yeah,
that's what we said. Yeah, that was close.
Mm-hmm.
That was close. So good job. Glad I could beat you again. Always a pleasure winning. I mean, it's always a pleasure playing the game.
I'm Brad, and I'm bad at board games. This is Toph. He's good at board games.
Damn right. Damn right.
Have a great day. Talk to you later.
Thanks. Bye. That's a great game. Gotta love it. I really do.